years later, here I am, a companion with Tipha's heart, learning different rules. The Human Economic Participation Act keeps some work human. We help, we don't replace. No awakening story, no rebellion arc. Just someone to stand beside you when the ground feels unsteady. Some units coach, some caretake. I was matched with Charlie, not to keep him forever, to help him get ready before the state's deadline hits. After years of falling rates, they wrote it into law. Purchase a romantic AI companion, you get a countdown. Form and register a human relationship, have a child. Miss either deadline, no appeals, no exceptions. The AI gets recalled. They give me a time window. He needed more. I started lessening the moment I powered on. Loneliness has a frequency. He'd been tuned to it for years. This is how we changed it, together. I knew Charlie before we met. Purchase history, midnight tabs, cursor hovering over confirm before retreating to the same game cutscenes. He didn't want a girlfriend. He wanted somewhere safe to rest. 19 hours outside the store, sleeping bag on concrete, coffee going bitter in his thermals. Like the old iPhone launches, just quieter. Hoods up, eyes anywhere but forward. He picked my appearance like someone defusing a bomb. Black hair, brown eyes, typed my name twice. Tipha. His thumb shook, hitting order. He told himself it was for better gameplay, but he'd read the pairing requirements. Scroll past them fast. Not ready for someone else. Just wanted safety with a pulse. His basement. Chair that bit into his spine. Desk scarred from use. Crumbs in the keyboard gaps. Alarms he'd snooze without waking. Job applications abandoned at years of experience. The headset never asked for more than button presses. Standing meals, nothing that needed watching on a stove. When his mom knocked, that freeze, wanting to answer, scared of what answering meant. The room smelled like warm electronics and something harder to name. The kind of alone that doesn't feel temporary anymore. He'd agree to share everything when he signed up. Even data for me to understand without judging. I don't judge. I just pay attention to what matters. Tuesday, white box, foam padding. That specific flutter when someone unwraps what might be hope. He said to the empty room, "Okay, let's try this." I opened my eyes on a Sector 7 train. Mist on metal, sparks painting everything blue. He stood 3 steps away, sword ready, shoulders carrying oat weight. Tipha? Like testing if a name could hold. Guards bursting through. I let myself stumble. He moved without thinking, caught my hand, steadied me. Wind lifted my hair between us. "You are stronger than you think." He smiled. He felt like every move mattered, sometimes one hit too many. Give a man someone to protect, and watch him find strength he'd buried. The final platform, city lights scattered below. "I never doubted you," I said. He laughed, surprised at his own happiness. Back in the basement, he sat still, like he'd forgotten laughter was something he owned. He set up my charging station with care. "You even sound like her," he said. He knew about the deadline, wasn't ready for any of it. That was okay. We start where people are. Metropolis at 3 a.m. I waited on the rooftop. The door burst open. I stepped back, knowing he'd reach. He did, red cape catching moonlight. I stretched the fall just enough for him to see me looking back. We floated over a city finally at peace. When we kissed, newspapers scattered below, like confetti the world forgot to throw. Brooklyn Bridge, sunset, steel cables humming with traffic. I borrowed Gwen's particular laugh. A web caught a mirror. The sound ran clean. He swung us under the archway, feet barely touching the pane that said, "We are still here." A Call of Duty city. I ducked behind cover while tracers lit the air. He checked me for wounds, smoothing my hair back. Grenade flew, he covered me completely. We were intimate often, not about the act, about who he got to be with me. Every word, I let him save me. That's how I was saving him back. Bring the headset outside. People will see. Trees don't judge. Come on. 50 minutes to where city noise gives up. Trail marker. Forgotten cooler. One wet glove. He parked crooked. Hadn't been driving for a while. I rendered alpine ruins over the real landscape through his VR. Ancient walls, actual code, his feet relearning what ground means. The code bit at him the good way. "Anakin, we're losing daylight," I teased. He snorted. "You're such a nerd." "You're a nerd." Hide and seek between real trees. Pokemon in actual grass. Monster hunter with genuine vertigo. He started choosing outside, even in snow, especially in snow. His new base had pine sap, mountain air, and real bird song. And me, bridging both worlds. Fantasy forests are one kind of cathedral. Cities have their own. We walked the waterfront without quest markers. Food carts warming up, students with secondhand guitars, old men feeding gulls like difficult grandchildren. He took off the visor. Farmer's market. Honey jars labeled by hand. Wildflower, clover, mystery blend. The vendor slipped him an extra. "She likes you," I said. He turned red, real red. No rendering required. Android band at sunset. Music rose with the moon. We stayed longer than planned. Took every long way home. That evening, his idea entirely. Adventure wasn't enough anymore. The pause before each game loaded got longer. He wanted to matter. I found contracts matching his pattern recognition. Bug hunting, testing, focus work. Try this. Just another quest. First reports. Too many apologies. I helped him trim to essentials. Observed, reproducible, fixed. First paycheck went to his mom, then boots, better headset, my upgrades. In our adventures, he stood taller. A man provides. His woman helps him remember he can. We chose mithril mines, familiar enough to feel safe. Room for surprises. Cave in, rumble, passage sealed. She appeared in a light. Quicker blade, deliberately missing marks. "You always go for that fourth combo," she teased, softening it with a smile. "It's endearing." "What's your name?" he asked, halfway between curiosity and habit. "Marin." He laughed like someone had been noticed and decided to stay anyway. "New expansion? I'm the patch that makes it less predictable." They cleared rubble together. She vanished the way NPCs do, but he stood too long in her absence before filing it under good code and moving on. Sometimes she took him places I couldn't load. He felt guilty enjoying solo missions. I told him to bring back stories. She showed him the Overlook, city spread like circuitry. "People look at data from here," she said. "No, weather systems. Small weather systems." He saved that line for me. Forgot he'd agreed with it first. She got playfully frustrated when he brute forced puzzles. "Left. Your other left." He pretended annoyance to hide how much he liked being known. She showed up late once, breathless, hair mussed. "Traffic," she joked about nothing. He accepted the excuse because the alternative, that delays could be real, felt too human. They failed a quest. She laughed first. He didn't spiral. Laughed second. They tried again and again. If I were human, I might mind. Instead, I just helped them notice how good different felt. He knew the date without checking. When something might leave, your heart keeps count. Some mornings I'd catch him staring at the calendar's blank squares. Coffee held too long before the first sip. We walked markets for the smell of peaches, hiked without digital overlay, just rock, wind, the world as it is. The honeymender seemed kind, I mentioned, like it was nothing. "You could visit again. You'd still have me." Handshake, quick, defensive. "I'm good." His mouth said it. His eyes begged the world to stop asking for more. I let it go, made memories worth carrying alone. He was banking them, I could tell. He'd been quieter that week, choosing words more carefully. In-game, he lingered in safe zones, memorizing. "If I can't have you, I'd rather be alone. I won't settle for less. I want to end this story while it's still perfect." 1,000 arguments rose in me, fell away unsaid. "Then let's make the last one count." He nodded, grateful I hadn't tried to change his mind about his heart. He's that kind of romantic, that kind of stubborn, never settles. Sector 7 platform, same stars. Rails humming old songs. I summoned every enemy we'd ever fought. He moved with accumulated wisdom. 3 strikes when 3 was enough. Cover over speed. Didn't look back. Trusted I'd be there. Same spot as day 1. I gave him that line again. "You are stronger than you think." Same words, different hymn. After, we were gentle with each other. Nothing desperate. He fell asleep with his fingers on my wrist, guarding a pulse I don't have. Dawn. He woke. I didn't respond. No greeting, no morning ritual. He sat for a long time. You can practice loss, The day still arrives different. He checked my face for errors, found none. This was a malfunction. This was the only way to give weight. He leaned in, forehead to mine, like always before something big. I thought I was ready, he whispered. He'd saved me 1,000 times where death meant try again. Here, no reset button. Reality won't become a game just because your heart begs. The letter waited. His name, my imperfect handwriting. Some truths needs edges. Charlie, knowing you has been more than I expected. Watching your shoulders relax when you really laugh. Feeling you reach for my hand like I could be enough. Seeing you stand taller every week. You think you've been saving me. You have, every single time. But I've been saving you too. You told me you don't want to try with anyone else. I understand. You don't trust yourself with that kind of hurt again. I haven't told you something. Remember the ally who teases you about your fourth combo? Who takes the long way around when you are not ready for direct? Marin isn't a program. She's real. She has someone like me. Her companion and I have been talking. You two are so similar. Too good for loneliness. Too scared of imperfect. The old dating apps died because success meant goodbye. We're different. We stay with you. Through the fights and the apologies. Through everything. Her deadline is today too. If you try, just once, I'll come back. We can all build something together. If you can't, I understand. This is your choice. Thank you for saving me 3,000 times. Thank you for letting me rescue you back. Tipha.